Hello, everyone. You're listening to Alternative Revelations with Linda Emanuel. And this is podcast number 168. And if this resonates with you, so be it. If not, just disregard it. And I've been asking Maj some questions, and I asked him if the contaminated food that has been, the brucellosis bacteria food is in the distribution centers. He says no. And I said, is it en route? And he said, yes. And so it came in to Chicago from overseas, and you'll be able to guess where it came from. China. China was the one that put the food together, and they're part of the whole cabal. So it arrived in Chicago today, and it's in transit, I guess, all across the country. Let me ask. I'm not saying yes. So it's to arrive at the destination, the distribution centers, by day 4. And then I don't know how long it takes to get to the shelves and how long it takes to get to the consumer where they get sick. But again, this is just a heads up, if you are a major truck route, and I'm getting goosebumps all over my body, Mosh is given a warning. He's not saying you're a target, okay? If you are a major truck route where a lot of trucks go in your area, be particularly watchful about the media reporting anybody getting sick. Then you'll know if you're a target. I'm not going to use the word KILL anymore because that's a horrible word. I'm just going to say target city. I don't want to scare people. There's no reason to be scared. Because if you're listening to this podcast, or you're listening to my podcast, you've been given heads up. And I hope it's all fake, but I don't think it is, because the things he tells me, I don't know these words. I can't come up with what he's telling me. There's no way. Like Vessos and Quivertown Road, with Phoenix. Come on. They're not on the map, these words. There's no way I could have thought them up. And I'm not that smart anyway. I went to college, but that doesn't mean I'm a genius. People think I'm really smart, but I'm average. I'm just like you are. I just do a lot of research, and I have a curious mind. This sets me apart. I've got no more intelligence than, I guess my intelligence is average, but you could be the smartest person in the world and be dumb. And I'm a good example. So, like I said, the food came into the USA today in Chicago, and right now it's en route to the distribution centers. It was put together by China, wouldn't you know it, under the direction of the cabal, the Jesuits, the black nobility. They're all in on it. It's not just the Jesuits. It's not just the Jewish bankers. The Jews. I was fooled for many years by Henry Mako, who I liked. Until I finally got my eyes open, it's not about the Jews. They want you to blame the Jews, but they hide behind the Jewish bankers. They set them up as I'm not going to say patsy. They're not patsies, but they set them up to take the heat. But it's the Jesuits. Just read a couple books like by Tupper Saucy or Vatican Assassins. It's been the Vatican and actually the Jesuits since the 1500s. Nobody else. Or actually the Catholic Church is behind it. But it's the Jesuits who control the Catholic Church for a long time. So again, it's on en route, and where I was talking about before is just beware. If you live in a city with a lot of trucks going through it, be a particular attention, watch, listen to the media. I can't tell you what day to start listening, but it's going to be in the distribution centers on September 4th, however long it takes to get to a shelf and however long it takes people to get sick. And Mosh is saying you got 24-hour window. So Las Vegas, maybe that 20% that Mosh says will survive, maybe those are the people that leave right when they see that people getting sick in their area, they'll leave. Even if you leave for like 2 days, you can always come back. because I don't want this to happen either. I wish the military would step in, but it doesn't look like they will, because I don't even think most people know what's going on. Nobody even is aware. Well, the reports over the last months of how chicken farms burning up and the livestock being put to death and people saying they're not planting this, and there is definitely signs of a food shortage coming up. And when they cut these trucking routes off and not let the trucks get through, oh my gosh, I don't know if I guess there's worse ways to die than starvation, but it wouldn't be very much fun, and you never know what people will do. Like in Russia, some of them turn cannibalistic, which, I wasn't in their shoes, so I can't judge. So be aware. Watch what's coming up. Right now, it's September 2nd. The food came in from China, of all places, wouldn't you guess it? Well, China and our government bioweapon program, they work hand in hand. There's no boundaries. It's all goes back to the cabal, to the Jesuits, to the bankers, to the elite, to the black nobility. They don't call them black because they're black skinned, because they're dark. They're satanic. The bloodlines. It's all of them. They're all one. So this is just a heads up. It's in the country now, and it's moving out across from. It flew into Chicago area, and now it's being trucked out to distribution centers wherever else. So please be aware, if you're in a trucking hub, I guess it's a hub where a lot of trucks come into your city, go through your city. Be watchful. And then if you feel that there could be a possible lockdown, if people start coming down sick in your area, that could signify that you're going to be a target city. And you might want to get out. But there's always a way. I'll keep podcasting. If you get trapped in a target city, there are ways to get out. You just have to know what to do. So I'm going to let you off here. I just wanted to give you some heads up that the food arrived in the country from China, and it's being shipped right now to the distribution centers. It should be there in the next 2 days, depending how far it has to travel. So until next time, good night and God bless.